Good morning. It is St. Patrick's Day, which means I am wearing one of the two legitimate green shirts I own. So, for those of you who are Irish or those who are wannabe Irish, like me, happy St. Patrick's Day. I know this is a very unusual one. I'm not exactly sure what one does in this situation, but good morning. Welcome to hopefully 5 minutes or less with Miss Newman, or if you're still being kind and calling me Captain, I would appreciate that. So that's today's National Day, obviously. Your fact for the day is interesting and related. The color green used to be considered unlucky in Ireland since it was associated with fairies who stole children and brides. So if you're not a child and you're not a bride, you can wear green. Okay? The music is provided by Alexa today, and yes, it is BTS because that was requested. So there we go. We will do something different tomorrow. Today's vocabulary word, and I don't know if these are going to come up right sideways. The production value of these videos is pretty low. My editing skills are poor. Enamored. E-N-A-M-O-R-E-D, enamored, which means in a condition in which you love, admire, or are extremely interested in someone or something. So, if you need an example, this one's not going to be too difficult. Miss Newman is enamored with books and BTS. We're going with the admire version of that, not in love, because that would be weird if I was in love with books. So, I hope you guys are doing well. Today, I might be doing an instruction video later. I don't know. I'm kind of nervous about using Screencast-O-Matic because in theory it makes sense in my head, but once technology is actually a thing, sometimes things go wrong, as you well know. So, couple of things, just in general. Make sure you start a routine. I know this probably feels like a vacation right now, and we don't know how long it will go, and obviously please get some sleep. You guys are always not sleeping, and that doesn't mean stay up till 2 a.m. playing video games or binge watching something on Netflix. Get some sleep, start a routine, wake up at the same time every day, even if it is later than you normally have to wake up. Also, there's this thing that my friend was telling me about called the Pomodoro technique or Pomodoro system. Pomodoro is tomato in Italian, and there apparently were timers, like little kitchen timers that were tomatoes, and that's where this gentleman got it. But every Pomodoro is 25 minutes, and so you could do 2 Pomodoros, 25 minutes each, your math or your science, and then take a break and have a Pomodoro of fun. Whether that's watching an episode of something or just going for a walk and getting the fresh air filled with pollen. I'll link it in the Wikipedia article below. You could do a chore, like I said, for your parents, whatever your chore is that you really don't like. I know a lot of people don't like doing the dishes. If you can hear, my laundry's going currently and it's not very quiet. I hate vacuuming though. That's actually the one I hate the most, and I probably should do it. I think that was all I wanted to talk to you guys about. I was thinking today about how I should be writing and journaling kind of the stuff that's going on in my experience, because this is a moment in history that might be significant later on. I always think about stuff like that, and I'd kind of like to keep record of what I'm thinking. It doesn't have to be written, guys. You can type it on your phone. There's lots of applications for that. But it might be something to look at later on. Just a thought, something to help pass the time. I'm gonna pray for you guys today. If you have any specific prayer requests, you can leave them in the comments below, or you can tell me what you're watching. TV show, movie, whatever. I haven't really watched much in the last 24 hours, so I could always use the suggestions. If you want any of my suggestions, I could talk about that, but please note most of what I watch requires subtitles. Remember, as much as this is inconvenient and frustrating, this is a bigger deal than our personal comfort. Please take the precautions that are being asked of you. You know, gatherings of less than 10 people, washing your hands, being safe. It's a scary, scary thing. And although we know God is bigger, God also gave us brains to use logically and thoughtfully. And remember to be kind. There's a lot of fear and hate going on right now, especially in social media. Be kind. It's one of the best things you can do. All right. Like I said, social distance high five, but if you're not comfortable with any sort of personal touch, take care, guys. See you tomorrow.